Hello, my sweet love bugs. Hey, Aquarius. Um, okay. If you would like a personal reading, my email is going to be in the description box for you. All right. You know, when I was meditating on your sign, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so bad. So I don't know if some of you are feeling really, really emotional. I hear punished. Some of you feel punished. Some of you feel victimized. Some of you feel really hurt. Some of you feel thrown off your game. This is the most pain you felt in a long time. You wish things were different. You keep playing back old scenarios of like failed situations and you wish you could change it. You wish you didn't do certain things. It's like you wish you didn't make certain choices that you've made. And I hear people can't tell. Like nobody can tell how bad you truly are suffering inside. And that means like I hear you wear a brave face, but on the inside of you, you are going through so much. And it's like I hear a lot of anxiety, a lot of deep remorse and regret. And it has to do with the past, you know. And I even hear like maybe I hear keeping up with the Jones. Maybe you'll notice that you will start to change up your lifestyle or change up your spending habits possibly, because keeping up with the Jones, maybe you were used to going after certain things like on a financial basis, and you realize that you need to cut down and make better choices when it comes to your finances. Because and you know what it is, like sometimes it's society makes you feel that way, you know, where you want to keep up with the Jones. You don't, there's certain things that you feel like you have to have because of like society. It could be a situation like that, but you're going to notice that you start to cut back. You start to cut back, and not only do you start to cut back, you start to honor it. You start to become more disciplined in your spending. I don't know why, but that was something big that just came out. Um, Spirit wants you to stop second guessing yourself as well. Maybe you have a lot of doubt, you have a lot of fear inside of you. And I hear like I can't explain it. So maybe you feel like you can't explain where these deep emotions come from. And I even hear like trust issues. You just have trust issues. And it could be trusting others, but more importantly, trusting yourself. Trusting yourself to make the right decisions, because once again, back in the past, you made the wrong decisions and you feel like you were punished for making the wrong decisions. So it could have caused like a infliction within your personality, or like within your own self. Like, can I trust myself? Can I trust myself to do what I say I'm going to do and stop holding back? And honestly, the way that I just said it to myself, be prepared, Aquarius, to have conversations with yourself. And honestly, I think that's healthy, because to me, it seems like you're trying to discover who you truly are, how you got where you are right now. If you're realizing that your choices put you, I hear like put you back, if your choices have spun you back, it's like you are starting to reevaluate yourself. This is like self-reflection, deep reflection of your own self. But once again, lots of tears. And I don't think you want anybody to see you cry. This seems like a self journey, like you're on this journey with yourself. And I hear tearing you apart. I don't know if like for you Aquariuses that are in a connection, it's like you feel like people are trying to tear your relationship apart. You know, I can't hear clearly. I don't know if some of you too are experiencing like you want to tap into your higher self. You want to learn how to listen to your intuition, but you don't know what you're hearing. I don't know. That made me feel that way when I'm like, I don't know what I'm hearing. To me, it sounds like you are trying to tap into your intuition. And I feel like if you are, that's a good way to start, because it's like you want to make better choices, and in order for you to make better choices, you do have to communicate with your higher self, because your higher self knows what's best for you. Your higher self is connected to God, you know. So here we go. Some of you may have a fiance that, a fiance that cares about you really deeply, or a husband that cares about you really deeply. And once again, this is just for the ones that are in a connection right now, but they feel like you just don't understand them, and they don't know who to go to or who to vent to. Maybe whoever you're with, they don't have anyone around them that they can trust. They're curious to know like where you've been putting in most of your time. So I don't know if you two are on a break, or if you do live together, it could be a situation where you may live together, but you both are experiencing lots of change. So you can live in the same house and just be very emotionally distant from one another. And they're wondering where's your time going? Like they feel like they can't get through to you, and communication has been very difficult lately. So this is what they feel. They feel like you're carrying too much. You're carrying too much of what doesn't belong to you. They feel like you have a bad habit of that. Like your thoughts are racing. It's like, baby, if you're in a connection, whoever you're with, they know you. Like they know you know you. They know that you have lots of anxiety. They can see it on your face when you have a lot going on your mind. And they feel like you carry too much. Like it's like if you have friends, you like to carry your friends. And what I mean by that is, suppose you have a friend that's going through something. You are the one who will take it on as if it's yours. You could be like that. And I hear like a balancing act. You're trying to find a way to bring more balance in your world. And it could be balancing like my love life, my job, my social life, and if you have kids, my children, and then my me time. It's like I'm trying to balance it. I'm trying to figure out what works for me, So yeah, that was a big message for whoever you're with. But you guys are going through it. It's like miscommunication, misunderstandings, and this is what's actually breaking down this relationship. Okay, let me go a little bit further in. If you're going through any hardships, the hardships will pass. The hardships will pass. Like, hardships is only temporary, Like what it is, if your world got slow, Spirit wants you to use this time to refuel yourself. That's like with the law of attraction, you have to put into yourself first. You have to pour into yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first. It's like you guys hear that a lot. Wait a minute. If you're not good for yourself, you won't be good for anyone else. It could be a situation like that. I heard like a German Shepherd. Some of you guys can be getting a dog, or you have a dog already. You're spending lots of time with your dog. Or you might be surprised with a dog. You know what else I just heard, which is so sweet? Like, you're in a place between this is where I am and this is where I want to be. And the Spirit is saying there's nothing wrong with that. Like, this is where you are. This is where you truly want to be. And it's like you need to get the courage. You need to get the courage and the internal strength and to change your attitude in order to get there. Or I hear for some reason vice versa. This can be what the cross watcher is going through. If you're in a connection, you're the cross watcher, whoever you're in a connection with, it's like they may feel defeated. They work a lot. And it's like, here is where they are and here's where they're trying to get to. So I hear people are trying to figure you out. Who are these people though? Who are these types of people? Okay, so for the cross watcher, tell me all about the cross watcher. How does the cross watcher see Aquarius right now, baby? How does the person you are tied to see you? Ooh, they see you as the moon. That ain't no good energy, baby. They see you as secretive. This is what I'm trying to say. They want to know like what you up to, or like what's going on with you, because you're distant. And if you're not distant emotionally, like I said, you can literally, like, if you, I hear short-tempered. Some of you could be more short-tempered. Um some of you can be more short-tempered. You just don't seem like yourself, and you seem distant. Or you could be, if you two live distant from one another, they just see a change in you. So that's how they see you, as being like secretive right now. What's going on with the cross watcher currently in their life? What is going on? Yeah, there's miscommunication like a mug. It's almost like you're the cross watcher is like, what's wrong with you? Like, I keep asking you what's wrong with you, and you don't want to tell me. So yeah, what they're going through is that they got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. They're working on their finances, and they have the Three of Swords. Like, they're brokenhearted. They have deep sadness. They're juggling a lot. They're working a lot, but they're also have deep sadness. And I think they have, why do they have deep sadness? What is this Three of Swords from? I hear, remember what you said to me. I don't know if it's words that you said to them that could have been cutting to their soul. Clarify. Oh, yeah, over love. They're heartbroken over you. Heartbroken over you. What is going on with y'all? See, and Three of Swords too can also symbolize separation. I don't know if you two are in separation, but Spirit says you need to be clear about what you truly want out of this situation. Is this a separation? Are some of you confused on whether you want to be with this person or not? Or is it a situation where you're just trying to focus on yourself and you don't need the aggravation of them? It's one or the other. Because they have the Three of Swords. Like, they're heartbroken. They're trying to focus on their finances, and they have a lot of things going on. Like, a lot of things going on. And I don't know if that's two. You have a partner that I hear agreeing to meet with you next week. So if you're in separation, it's like agreeing to meet with you next week. They want to set up a date and time for them to come together with you and see if you two are going to work this out. Yeah, retreat. Yeah, there's deception. You guys are distant because of some deception. And one of you is trying to call the other one in. I hear separation anxiety, and they're just scared. They're just scared. They just don't know if things are going to continue this way, or things going to get better. Or are you just going to, like, they have lots of anxiety about what's going to happen with this connection with you and them. Clarify deception. Clarify deception, baby. Oh, because somebody's holding back. Somebody's holding back and walking away. See, baby, stop playing. Yeah, it's like some distance when it comes to y'all. There's some deception. They feel like you're more quiet. You know, like you could be using the silent treatment against them, and they're terrified. They don't know what's going to happen. Oof. They don't know what's going to happen. Spirit wants you also to be more gentle with yourself. Go slow with yourself. They want you to know that healing takes time. Healing takes time. All right? Let me see more about this connection. Yeah. See, Aquarius, what's going on? It's like forgiveness. I think something could have happened in this connection what made you emotionally distant or retreat from them, and it's like you need to forgive them. Like, and this is like a choice. That's why you could be emotionally distant, even physically distant. It's like you need to forgive them. All right? And Spirit wants you to start celebrating yourself more. Start pumping yourself up, like more self-empowerment. Like, fix how you speak to yourself, speak life into yourself. Like they said, the words matter. Like encouraging and soft music. It's almost like they want you to get back into a place where you can keep moving forward. You can keep celebrating yourself, taking care of yourself. But I'm going to go on to the extended. I want to see what is going, because I hear fishing for information on you. The last time that they spoke to you, or the last time that they were with you, it just seemed very, you were moving very suspiciously. So they find that you're suspicious, and it could be them. It could be like a backfiring situation. Like, suppose this person could have cheated on you, or they did the wrong thing. Now you're using silence to them, and it's scaring them to shit, because they don't know, are you going to do it back to me? Are you going to forgive me? What are you going to do? This is the way that they feel. So let me explore further on the extended. I send you so much love and light, Aquarius.